Cape 1000 isn't just a showcase of rare machines and beautiful roads. It's a celebration of driving in its purest form. But speed isn't everything. Throughout the journey, drivers take on a unique motorsport challenge known as a regularity rally. It's not about who's fastest, it's about precision. Each team is given a set route and a target average speed. The goal, to match that speed exactly, down to the second. Arrive too early and you're penalized. Too late, same story. It becomes a test of rhythm, timing, and teamwork between driver and navigator.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here at the Cape 1000, brought to you by private clients, by Old Mutual Wealth. This event is about to kick off, and you are in the right place at the right time right now. One of the most iconic racing teams is hosting this event. Yeah, Ferrari. I want you all just to give yourselves a big round of applause for being here, for registering, for making the selection to be here, because it's an exclusive event and we're going to have some fun. Go.
Try that again. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing?
Day one of the Cape 1000. There's a lot of excitement. There's a buzz in the car park here. These cars are getting ready to get out and start driving. We've got a great day planned. We're going to be going through Baines Kloof. We're going to be working our way through towards Hermanus on some of the most beautiful roads in this country, on some of the most exquisite cars. We've got classics, we've got modern classics, we've got supercars. It's all here today for the Cape 1000. And we're going to finish in Hermanus at Gearing's Point. There's a dinner that's going to be planned for 6 o'clock, and all the contestants are in for an absolute treat today.
In this rally, discipline beats horsepower and focus trumps fury. It's a beautiful contrast. The roar of supercars met with the quiet challenge of consistency. That's the essence of a regularity rally, and just one of the many layers that makes the Cape 1000 unforgettable.
Just come off the track. You've been in this pagoda. How did it go?
That went very well, thanks. My first time on the track.
Yeah.
And the only mistake I made is its gears are very close together. It's the first time I've driven the car as well.
First time on the track, and
first
what an
time in this
experience.
particular car. And I missed a gear. which meant I lost some time. Again, otherwise I would have overtaken Sportsman.
Sportsman, no, you were trying to follow Sportsman in the Jag, but it's absolutely beautiful in this car.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. The cargo handles, I mean, it's a very old car, 70s, I think 75, 71. And it handles like a dream.
53 years old and goes like a dream, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Tell me, in the cornering, how was it in the corners?
It's the tires squealed a bit, but not as much as the Pantera behind us, right? The Pantera lost it in the corner, and it was right behind me, and I thought it was my car squealing, but no, they were protesting a bit, the tires. But, it stuck to the roads. That's all I cared about.
Fantastic. Enjoy your coffees.
Thanks very much, Warren.
How's it, Fabian? With my mate Luca here, we in the Ferrari 599. Had a wonderful morning start out in Radisson in Cape Town, and sort of did a nice drive up to Killarney racetrack, did a few laps there. Absolutely fantastic morning, perfect weather, perfect support. It's been an incredible start to the race so far. So yeah, looking forward to what's to come.
Morning, Silvio Scribanti. I'm with the Lambo Diablo. We have just returned from Killarney racetrack. We've raced around there in record-breaking lap times. We flew here. We've just arrived at Libertas Wine Farm, and looking forward to lunch.
Fantastic day today, day one of the Cape 1000. All the cars are coming into Gearing's Point. We've got a crowd of people here. These magnificent vehicles have been just filing in, and it's been a great success. We've got a function tonight, and it's not all over. Tomorrow we start day two, and this Cape 1000 has been amazing so far. Been incredible. We're here in Hermanus, and you can just see the setting that we're here up against with the sea and the mountains and the people here. Absolutely beautiful. Cape 1000, how was your day today? Okay, just to recap, I mean, we started this morning. Some of us started early. I had my friends on the right-hand side waking us up at 5:45 to go for a swim in the ocean. And then it was breakfast, and then Mooley Point. We left from Mooley Point this morning and went across to Killarney. And did you guys enjoy going on the track? I know that you guys did. That Mercedes-Benz moved. Yes, they are just looking at the Porsches, that McLaren, Barry, the Mercedes-Benzes. It was just amazing. The Volvo, the Alpha. Where's the Alpha? And what about the Jag? The Jag as well. You eventually, and that BMW. The BMW. It was an amazing day. So I think where we've ended up at Gearing's Point, I think it was pretty special. And all the people there in the chat, and Andrew, James, I know we were chatting with you, and just the story about your car coming out from I don't know where you are, I can't see you, but with a story about with your car coming out from the United Kingdom, and all the people taking such an interest in the story that you told, I think is incredible.
Cape 1000, fantastic. Early morning start out of Hermanus, up some passes and roads I have never been on before. I'm a co-driver today, my mate's driving, but Jag is performing well and it's just absolutely fantastic. And I mean, this lunch is world class.
Day 2 now of the Cape 1000 is fantastic and the car performed wonderful, and especially with all the other cars around. The passenger also and the co-pilot performed 100%. Looking forward for the next days. Thanks.
It was just amazing.
We've had a great day today at the Cape 1000. We finished day 2 as far as the motoring section is concerned. We left this morning from Bearings Point in Hermanus, drove through to Montague, from Montague through to Ceres, and then through Baines Cliff, which was absolutely spectacular. What a day we've had. We finished off here at the Franschhoek Motor Museum, and thank you to the Franschhoek Motor Museum for hosting the Cape 1000. Been incredible being here, seeing the history that is inside these buildings and being associated with it. We've just had an auction where we're raising money for the 2 charities for the Cape 1000, and that is the Quad Para Association, which we are doing such a great job, as well as the Motorsport Legends Benevolent Fund. So that has been done, and money has been raised for those 2 charities. Later on this evening, we've got an awesome dinner which is going to be taking place, and it's just the Cape 1000. It just rolls on and on and on with exciting things to do. Tomorrow is going to be an incredible day, but we will talk about tomorrow on today. 3 of the Cape 1000, brought to you by private clients from Old Mutual Wealth. We've got an incredible day lined up today. It's going to be a bit shorter than the other days. Everyone's going out to Wellington, out to Paarl, Tulbach. So we're going to be going through a few mountain passes. I think Du Toitskloof could be in amongst the mix. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see these vehicles out on the open road. We had a fantastic evening last night in Franschhoek. We're here today to launch the day 3 at the parking lot by the church. And it's going to be a great day at the Cape 1000, as all the days on the Cape 1000 are. And we top it off today with a red and white themed party, which is going to be happening somewhere exclusive, somewhere where none of these contestants know we're going to be going.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. It's definitely something that would be on anyone's bucket list, I think, otherwise.
Yeah, I would say Franschhoek Pass was a big highlight. That was awesome. We were chasing the McLaren and the Aston going up there, leaving some gaps. The SLS was playing with us. And yeah, that was awesome. And of course,
GT3 in front of us as well was...
Yeah.
We had to leave a pretty big gap because of the massive tires in the rear. We didn't want to get a lot of road rash like Sean's SLS. Because I don't think if we return that Mercedes back to Mercedes-Benz South Africa with the same amount of road rash, they wouldn't be too happy.
Not a good.
So.
We've had an absolutely fantastic day, setting out all together, going through the town, but I think what stood out most for me is the camaraderie. You know, we've come together as a group and we support each other, we look out for each other, and at every turn there's a friendly smile, so just love being part of the group. And yeah, thank you for the Cape 1000 for including us. It's fabulous.
I know there were some running repairs. Did you have a good day today? When I walked in here, first of all, I was blown away by this venue. How beautiful is this? We are blessed to be able to do what we did today and what we're going to do tomorrow as well. It really is in some of the most spectacular roads in South Africa. And it doesn't finish there, because this is the Cape 1000 way. We have got a multi-award-winning and international star that's going to be performing for you privately here tonight. Louise Carver, thank you.
Trust you, a peace left to make love to in the dark.
day 4, the final day of the Cape 1000, brought to you from private clients for all beach and well-powered, having a great time.
Day 4 of the Cape 1000 2025. We're here at La Roche in Franschhoek. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the mountains behind us. The vehicles are ready to go. We've got all our participants just up on the hill here. They're having coffees and cappuccinos and getting their waters, and they're going to get a briefing. We've got an incredible day lined up for day 4 of the Cape 1000. Going up to Paternoster from Franschhoek, from Paternoster down to Langebaan. I think we're going to stop at Rocky Beach or Rocky Bay, and then we're going to move our way down to the V&A waterfront in Cape Town and end up at the silos in the afternoon. And then tonight we've got our gala dinner where we're going to do all our awards. It has been an incredible Cape 1000, and today is our final day. We'll see you out there. Look out for us. We're going to be somewhere cruising in either a Ferrari, Porsche, Lambo, or maybe even a Mercedes-Benz.
Hi, I'm Dominique, and I am the passenger princess in the Alfa Romeo GTV 1974 model. And we are super excited for day 4. Can't believe it's already the end of the rally. But I've been probably most excited for today, going up to Paternoster. Gonna have another beautiful day, as you can see, and very excited.
Hi, my name's Amelia.
And I'm Josh.
And we're here at the Cape 1000 in the most beautiful South African drive in the world.
We're going into day 4. We've been driving the MGA. It was a hot one yesterday.
It's pretty hot.
Big scorcher. Had to put ice cubes in the hat, but we're looking forward to day 4. It's supposed to be a beautiful drive along the coast, and we're super excited to finish the Cape 1000 in the MGA.
And especially for those classics, you guys have been amazing.
The most amazing roads, and I don't think I've driven so many kilometres in my life without seeing a pothole, seen one speed camera, and it's the kind of trip that you don't get to do anywhere else in the world.
Not a single pothole. No. The whole morning. I mean, how long have we been going? 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours.
It's just magnificent. Unbelievable. I don't think there's anywhere else in the world that's as magnificent.
I don't think so.
Just stunning.
The real McCoy. The real McCoy.
The real McCoy.
Fantastic.
That is it for the Cape 1000, brought to you by private clients, by Old Mutual Wealth for 2025. What an event it has been. It has been absolutely incredible. Now, standing with Renzo Scribante, this is your fourth Cape 1000, am I right?
Fourth Cape 1000,
And
yeah.
how have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, every year they're different. The route changes. Ross and Vanessa put on just a fantastic event. We're always looking forward to some form of excitement. They've always got a trick up their sleeve. Yeah, it's lovely. It's awesome.
An amazing event, and you've got an amazing vehicle right here, this Ferrari. I know, I think it was your father's.
Yes, it was.
Tell us a little bit about the history of this Ferrari.
Yeah, so the Daytona, it's a 1970. It's a real true classic to Ferrari. Obviously, you've got the new modern one parked next door to it. And yeah, this particular car was actually quite famous. It was blue. If you go onto YouTube and you look up Jeremy Clarkson, he actually drove it from Monaco and they raced. And one of them was on a boat and the other one was actually in this particular car. And so when my dad bought it, imported it from England, and my brother had it resprayed in its original factory color. And yeah, it's just a special car, been in the family, lots of memories. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Will you guys be back for the Cape 1000?
Absolutely. It's something we've got quite a few of our family. My brother's here, my cousins. There's about 8 of us. My brother's sons now are doing it. And so for us, it's not just about mixing with the sort of car world, but also getting together as a family. So we get together and spend a couple of days. Yeah, special times for us, yeah.
Renzo, thanks very much.
Thank you,
absolute
man.
pleasure having you on the Cape 1000.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Yeah, standing with Kimon and Dominique, Georgia. You've got this 1974 Alpha that you've just done the Cape 1000 in. How did you enjoy that, Kimon?
It was a great experience. Look, I must say that before we came, we didn't have any expectations. We were a bit worried about having the older car. It's not actually ours, it's her father's car. So we did everything we could before the time to make sure the car was mechanically right, and really it's shifted our mindset. We fall in love, and yeah, when we get back home, we're going to tell him that we're taking it over.
Well, you talk about that. You drove this car like a machine, because this car was keeping up with some of those supercars.
Yeah, look, it was quite an experience, and I was pushing as much as I could, and it only let us down for an hour, the whole trip. Otherwise, it was an absolute pleasure.
And Dominique, yourself, your father drove this car. This was your father's car. What did it feel like to be driving in your father's car?
I think we would have done him proud if he had seen us on the rally. I don't think either of us, including my dad, expected it to go so well. Yeah, we anticipated to have a few more hiccups than we actually did, but yeah, it was perfect. It ran smoothly and we enjoyed our time.
Fantastic. And will you be back at the Cape 1000?
Every year.
100%.
Every year.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.